let's wait and see if we get anybody rolling in here real quick. Man, it's like I'm getting some feedback noise. If you guys hear it on your end, let me know. I hear it through my monitor. And it's bugging me. I don't know what it is. It just started out of the blue. It's driving me absolutely bonkers. But anyways, we'll just pretend it isn't happening on my end and go from there. So we're gonna watch this developer direct premiere. Hopefully, I don't get hit for copyright. I don't think I will, but yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to watch it. We're gonna go ahead and let this play. So hop in the chat with any comments or likes, dislikes, any kind of input. Let's talk about this because from what I've seen, which I've only seen highlights from other streamers, and man, does that Doom look awesome! And that's just from the little clips I've seen. So I'm excited to watch the full thing. You've probably already watched this. If you have, then just come back in an hour. I guess it looks like it's 52 minutes long. I'm just going to let it play. I'm not going to talk. All my comments will be down in the comment section under what's my other account name? Off Grid Gaming. So when you see Off Grid Gaming with the same little guy, like on mine, on my page it's got a red background with a little dude. You see the same thing but with like a gray background or something. I don't know. But it's Off Grid Gaming. That's me. That's my other account that I watch the stream with while I'm streaming so I can make sure everything's good. Anyways, you don't need to know all that. All you need to know is that we're going to play this a couple days late. We're definitely late to the show. I don't care. So I figured most of us work and have shit to do during the weekend. So Sunday is a good day for this. So let's sit back, watch the developer direct, talk about it, not talk about it, whatever. And then we'll get into some gameplay. We're going to start, because this is a new gameplay, I'm not going to touch my load order. We have a full load order of exactly 200 mods. Everything is working. Nothing is conflicting. And it's stable. We are going to run a full playthrough on it, even with the Shattered Space, and get Andreja as a companion and see if there's any differences there. But we're going to do a straight playthrough with just what we have downloaded, and just to see a start to finish how many issues pop up with the mods that I am running, and get a better feel for how it actually interacts in a full playthrough. And to do that, we're not going to touch my load order. It's a little bit different because normally I'm always in there and we're trying new stuff. But for the next week until next Sunday, it's going to be a straight playthrough on a whole new game. So if that's something you plan on seeing, it'll be every day at 8 a.m. We will start and run till about noon. So let's get started though. I've done enough talking. It looks like we got a couple people in here now. So we'll just go ahead and fire it up. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike. I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't think I will for this. I don't know. Seems like it's a promo and advertisement. They're not going to hit me for advertising content. Make sure I got the volume up on my TV. Sorry, I don't know why it always drops to
360.
360.
ゲームズチーム忍者の安田文彦です。今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。早速ですがこちらをご覧ください。
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja. However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain. The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission. Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting, the enemy's here. Come, Raven.
Back off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。最強の忍者となり容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう、新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。先ほどご覧いただいた映像の中で竜ハヤブサも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回の物語に密接に関わってきます。なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、竜ハヤブサが戦う目的は何なのか、本作の物語の中で展開していきます。
任務は必ず成し遂げる。邪魔をするな。
物語は黒竜がもたらした正気な雨によって荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています。この雨は黒竜がまだ生きている証であり、雨が止まない限り東京に安寧は訪れません。今作の新主人公であり、ハヤブサと対をなすカラス一門に所属するヤクモが首都東京で黒竜を倒し、この世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきたダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。ステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受け、ビルは崩れ、道は歪み、ヤクモをピンチに陥れることでしょう。舞台となる東京はとある出来事によって街全体が崩壊し、魔族やヤクモと敵対する勢力がひしめき合う状態になっており、環境全体がプレイヤーに牙を向くように感じられるはずです。 前作より立体的に自由度の増した危険に満ちたステージをリングやシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。レールアクション、スイングアクションなどのダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。これら以外にもさまざまなシチュエーションやチャレンジ、隠されたアイテムなどを用意しており、ステージが進むごとに上がっていくテンションにも驚いていただけると思います。
新しい主人公のヤクモは竜ハヤブサに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者外伝シリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、黒竜の封印を守る竜神島や現世に蔓延する人ならざる者妖魔、そしてもちろんシリーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していませんが、新たなキャラクターやシリーズファンの方に喜んでいただける人物も登場しますので、続報にご期待ください。
従来のシリーズからバトルスピードをさらに加速させ、目にも止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。さらにヤクモが使える新要素、結節忍術ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によって、これまでから大きく進化した一対他の戦闘を可能にしました。ヌエの型ではこれまでの忍者外伝にはない広範囲かつ一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。もちろん1対1の戦闘における比率きも健在です。プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら、一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことが重要です。ヌエの方によって忍者外伝のアクションの味わいにさらなる進化を感じられるかと思います。
特にアクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと忍者外伝らしさを感じていただけると思います。例えばカラス、ヌエ、2つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴ですが、それらが持つ多彩な性能のアクションを用いて敵や状況ごとに使い分ける攻略の深みや滅却、実技などを絡めた抑揚あるスピーディーな攻防などはもちろんヤクモでも健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサはそれぞれがかなり異なる個性的な遊び心地になっていますので、さまざまな戦闘バリエーションを楽しむことができるようになっています。ヤクモ、そして竜ハヤブサの双方で飛燕、伊豆名落としなどシリーズおなじみのアクションも駆使しつつ、新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者外伝にご期待ください。忍者外伝シリーズに色濃く残っている歯ごたえやグレードの高いアクション体験の継承、さらに我々プラチナゲームズの特徴であるスピーディーなアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にもフェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者外伝を触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
シリーズファンはもちろんのこと、忍者外伝を初めてプレイする方でも存分に楽しめる作品になっておりますので、ぜひ発売をお待ちください。
長年にわたってプラチナゲームズさんと共にまさに忍者のように潜んで忍者外伝4の開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。2025年秋に本作を皆様にお届けできるのを楽しみにしています。続報にもぜひご期待ください。
That looks awesome. That looks awesome.
さて本日お伝えしたい発表はそれだけではありません。こちらをご覧ください。
sun sets on the Dragon Age of Bloodline. Get shit. Go back to hell. All paths before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come.
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox360 で発売し、バイオレンスな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。綺麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、竜はやぶさに加え、綾音、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。そして本作は本日コンソール、PC、そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの後すぐに発売となります。忍者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと、本日忍者ガイデンを知っていただいた皆様も忍者ガイデン4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4を含め2025年は忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada. At our studio, we care about world building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscapes to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical world where she'll learn who she really is and how to tap into weaving, an ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you kindly do your weaver thing and help me down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on a journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects, and confront adversaries.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as Haints, the manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These Haints trap Hazel in combat until she unravels them, destroying them in the process.
Each Haint has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar, while the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because Aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during a fight. Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing elbows and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities, and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding. The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around? You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy, their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom or hugging Molly, each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
We got a long journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and hate blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The way to the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
That's why I'm the last person left here. All those damn hates. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft around central themes. We're lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate to give Sound of Midnight such a unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into Sound of Midnight. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
Bonjour everyone. We are Sunfall Interactive and welcome to our nano. We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Terra Obscure Expedition 33. It's a turn-based RPG set in the fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech, refreshed the genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element, and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we had that, defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classics we love, and a world that is completely original, beautiful, and immersive. We founded Sunfall Interactive on these tenets. A group of friends with a shared vision and the drive to make something great.
This too is your legacy. Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook. 67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Expeditioners.
We honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each other. And conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency.
You
know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
It's not all dark, though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need foot. Aha!
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Jet Troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other Jet Trolls across the game. And of course, there is Escape, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Escape is that powerful?
Will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world. And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
In addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or firing at the right time. But balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character. We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a unique mechanic. Maëlle switches between stances which can alternately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Maëlle the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina. Every character has more than 20 unique skills in the skill tree and hundreds of passive effects they can gain through Lumina and weapons.
so there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even imagined.
Our story is set in a French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestural Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrals are like. The Gestral Village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrals, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Gestural.
For Eskin, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map. And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help traveling around. We're super happy with the result, though, as there's a lot of side paths and entire hidden levels. If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore.
I think it's funny you fly a magical fat guy.
We've poured our hearts and souls into
Not gonna lie, this
game
looks kind of
for
cool.
the past 4 years. That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass. You can already wish the game and follow us for more info.
I think all of these are day one Game Pass releases.
We are a small, passionate team. It's our debut game, and we can't wait for you to discover our story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre.
I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us.
Game Pass is Netflix, and consoles is our Blockbuster. It's just it's the way it's going.
Tomorrow comes.
Game Pass is even first on the descriptions. Alright, here's what I've been excited for. Now, I've seen clips of this, but I want to watch the whole thing. I'm going to shut up.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on id's tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid, I mouthed the words. Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom the Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal. And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block. Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual, tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own, as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight. And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head-to-head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created it in. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified gauntlet? Or even a doom-spiked mace? That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger. That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom, that's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer. We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlas, which is a mech. It's the size of a building, it's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests.
I know I said I wasn't going to talk, but damn, this looks so awesome. I'm so excited about this game. I haven't played Doom, like I said in the chat. Like, I played the original. I haven't played any of the remakes or any of the newer titles. I guess I just kind of assumed it's like the remake of a movie. It's trash, so I just never tried. But apparently they're really good, so I think I'm going to play them now. But this looks amazing. And I can't wait for them to start porting mods to Starfield that are going to be Doom based. With the little quest they gave us, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't expand the universe in that direction with more mods. Like, that would be awesome. Especially some of these weapons in Starfield would be so fun.
With any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest place.
Yeah, I just want to bring all this stuff to Starfield. Even the aesthetics look like they would fit, you know?
You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight.
Come on, modders, do your thing. Someone get some leaked shit and make us some cool stuff.
Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Is that a fucking death metal demon? Yes. Dude, that armor is sick.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move.
No clue who they are, but the music sounds on point.
Guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show.
Dude, we get to fly?
Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out.
Dude, that armor is so sick.
And the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
At first I was like, why does the Slayer have a shield? Like, he doesn't need a shield.
We've got 10 years of making
But
modern Doom games
after
together,
seeing it,
and we've done better with every
it's
game
so fucking awesome, man.
With all this,
It's more of a weapon than it is a shield.
An experience that's as fun to play as it was to make. And make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But
I need
that
those
is for
cardboard
you to decide.
cutouts.
And Doom: The Dark Ages releases
It's so far away. Oh, and it's going to be on Game Pass day one. We're going to be streaming that when it comes out. Looks like that's it, I think. I think that was all of it. I got some closing stuff. Let's see what it is. Might skip this part. I just wanted to see the Doom. Bloopers? I don't know if I want to watch bloopers.
You will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
All of Hazel's powers are designed around textile crafting.
Yeah, we're done. Well, that was pretty cool. I'm excited about that. I'm excited. I'm excited about the Doom. Like I said, I've never played Doom, but well, not any of the new releases. I played the OG Doom because I'm old as fuck. But yeah, I haven't played any of the newer titles. But I do see them here. Who is it? Insane said that they're all on here. I know I've seen them. Anybody else notice they stole her titties? They took her titties away. But yeah, there's on here somewhere, I guess. There we go. So it's got all of them, huh? Is that the that's not original, right? No. Okay. I played like I did play Doom 64. I take that back. I did play Doom 64, but it was Nintendo 64. I hated Nintendo 64 so bad. I hated that goofy ass controller. Doom Eternal. I'm told this is the one I should start with and then play backwards. So we'll play that one. Maybe I'll do that this afternoon. Show. We'll do some Starfield this morning, and then maybe I'll do Doom Eternal. We just do this so it'll be on my queue. Like I said in the chat during the developers direct, I'm gonna some more gameplay streaming besides Starfield, just until like another DLC or something big comes out. The mods are fun. We'll still touch on new mods daily if there are new mods and stuff like that. But as far as like the long gameplay, aside from shipbuilding and stuff like that, probably this week I'm going to do a full playthrough with the 200 mod lineup that I have. We're not going to alter it. We're just going to play straight through a full new game, start to finish. We're going to start that today. And then after that, I'm going to only do ship build Sundays, iconic ship build Thursdays, and then new mod reviews in the mornings. I'll still do the new mod reviews in the mornings, but it's going to be short. It's just going to be looking at strictly what the new mod is and then hopping back out of the game. And then we're going to start streaming some of these other games because they look pretty good, and I want to play other stuff as well, and I think it'll help the channel expand. So, but aside from that, let's get into it. We are running 200 mods. If you want to, drop a comment. I'll run through the load order real quick before we get into it, but I think you all have seen it. And if you haven't, you can check out yesterday's stream where I fought with it. We did have to remove, well, I haven't removed them yet because I had to go back and save to make sure the parts weren't on the ship before I removed it and stuff, but the Hope Tech Hydroponics was pulled out of the load order because no matter what, I couldn't get it to work. I tried running it on just a new game by itself, no other mods, and I still got the same weird geometric black whatever thing and misplaced objects floating in midair. I still got that issue regardless. And then the Cora mod, I was never able to get to work either. So I pulled it off temporarily, but then I noticed that Zone 79 has switched
Window.
from VBB to the ZBB for EIT clothiers or whatever. And I think because that applies, I think it applies that clothing pack to some of the NPCs and stuff like that. Or maybe she uses some of those outfits because it does say she changes outfits. I don't know. I was thinking maybe that might have been interfering with it and why none of her clothing was showing up. And she was just a floating arm, legs, and head. So I don't know. But like I said, we're starting a new playthrough and I did go back. So we will see when we get to it. And if it's still a problem, we'll end up pulling it. But that's the only changes to the load order that we're going to do for this playthrough. I will still highlight any new mods, but as far as gameplay, we're going to rock with just what we have. N12 energy shields also updated and added a few cool new features to it, such as explosive shielding. So now when your shield fails, it will also do like a self-destruct detonation and explode and knock back any attackers immediately around you and do some damage. So we're going to try that out. I've already installed it. It's ready to go. EIT Clothiers updated, added some new stuff. Also, I've already got it ready to go on my character, so we'll take a look at some of those as we do our gameplay. I think that's about it for any mod changes or anything from the last show. And whenever it decides to load, we will get into it. Thank you all for watching. If you're here, please hit the like and subscribe button. Every little bit helps. So I think the first thing I'll do is just kind of show off a couple of these things from EIT. Or I guess we could just go to the clothing store. That'll probably just be easiest. We got to go to New Atlantis. Anyways, he added a little box at EIT Clothiers with some of the new stuff in it, I guess. So it's just a little loot box that has 10 of everything new that he added to it. That has the new body morph supplied and stuff like that. And he added some cool new things like the cyber arms. He added like 5 new variants of those in different colors: rust, red, green, chrome, gold. And I think that's it. And of course I had to get the gold arms because I'm a baller like that. Oh, and a really cool ninja mask, which I'm also wearing, which we'll show you when we get there.
Hey, I need to talk with you.
No you don't. How far did you go? Oh, she went way over here. Alright, let's just run over here real quick. Shortcut. Alright. Oh, the ones I threw out like sunk into the floor. Alright, so when you come in, there'll be a cool little box right here. And inside it will have all the new stuff I believe that he added. I believe. I don't know. I got these cool gold arms because I just think it's so cool. Yeah, I like weird stuff. And the cool ninja mask. I think that was a cool new touch. I'm like 7 miles sub-zero. Let's see, what else did I see that was added that was really cool? Alright, so here's, look over some of these arms. There we get down here to the, there we go. No. Both sets. There we go. Alright, so these ones are, I believe, just the lighting changes on them. Except for the chrome ones, you get cool chrome arms. Man, maybe I want those instead of the gold ones. Those are pretty sweet. Nah, I gotta be weird. Alright, and then, yeah, so it just really changes. I thought it was gonna change the whole color of the arm, but I guess just the lighting changes. Red. The rust kind of just looked like the bounty hunter arms, I guess, a little bit. I don't know. And then, of course, the wired. Alright. And then, yeah. I don't know what those are. There is one thing he added, an outfit that I really liked. But it only comes in a long sleeve, and I'm kind of bummed out about that because then you can't see my awesome golden arms. Get down here to it. But it's more or less just the stuff he already had, but with the different Zone's beautiful body body morphs added to it. So for female characters, you should notice quite a big difference. I do, anyways, between his gear and vanilla gear for sure. Those necklaces. Man, so many necklaces. We got the saggy pants, drop crotches, which I think are new. There it is. So I like this outfit, but it only comes in a long sleeve, which kind of bummed me out. I just like the pants. I think they look cool. And then femme skirt. I'm not sure. We did grab some of these, so we'll throw them on Lyria and Sara and see how they look. I like the vests. I think those are pretty cool. It's orange. I think that it's just the colors that change. I do like those though. That's pretty cool. Textures look really good. I think this is new. I don't know what the difference is, but oh yeah, there was some stuff up here. Where'd it go? Is this it? Some new sports gear. Some of these had like some cool stuff on the back. Anyways, you get it. More of the same. I did end up getting everything pretty well lined up. Infinite War Mercenary, I had to move lower in my load order down with, what was it? Down almost with the suit skins, just above them. but it did alleviate any and all striping and any conflictions that I had, so that's good. Everything ended up being solid, so which is nice because if you know me, you know I like to use a ton of mods to make one spacesuit. So, and yeah, this is what my character looks like. Let's go grab some girls, some annoying ones. I did all this yesterday. I really don't want to have to do this again. I get the feeling I'm just gonna have to
You've got something for me?
get rid of this mod anyways.
So, are you ready to get to work?
Are you ready to not be built like a crayon?
We're going to be doing... That means people... I've been letting my contacts know. Felt the same way when I started too. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll need to head to Mast. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. Every member of Constellation is their own. Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we? We need to talk. Want to see what I'm carrying?
Dang. I like that. Alright, let's try the next
Have
one.
something for me?
Oh, wow.
If you have any gear you want me to haul.
Dang, he brought the hotness for Sara. These are like her style. Like she was hot in the Varun stuff, but it just didn't fit her personality. Like this is like her personality. All right, we're going back though to the other one.
I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
I like the last one. This one was good. I'm gonna give her that. What else do I got? Oh, I think most of it's in the ship inventory.
Bye-bye.
It's you and me from here out. Glad to haul whatever you need.
Oh, it takes the belt holster off? Really? It does. Why does... Well, alright. Well, that sucks. I don't want to do that.
Bye.
Ah, I'm a perv. I'd rather look at you like this. Damn, the other one was classy, though. I want you to...
My contact is in Vanguard recruiting, so expect a sales pitch when you meet him.
Yeah.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, man, dang it. I hate it when I do that. Still got the magnetic holster, so I guess that's
Time to
all
go?
No, now you look even more funny.
We need to talk to John Tuala. Bring anything useful? So long. It's you and me from here. I'll only carry the...
I feel like I've been waiting my whole
artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
My contact is in Vanguard recruiting. Dropping off a few choice items. Until later.
Hey, I need to talk.
Do you now? Alright, well, let's see how far I can shoot her this time. Oh, maybe I can shoot her. Yes! I got them both. Dang, she went so far. Ah. I can't stand that chick. I do not want to do your Trackers Alliance quest and jack up my game. That's all it does. Is ruin my game.
I spent bartender at the viewport when stop complaining to security. I don't know where she lost, but she won't give it back by annoying us. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What?
You swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities. I do.
Sara, good to see you. Who's your friend? Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sara to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood.
The Sol system. Which animal did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sara. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk.
I always have to sprint to make sure my game's not broken because my players' footsteps are so silent now. Where am I going? The wrong way?
He's quite something, our Bob.
I used to be an actuary.
I should do this real quick while I'm here.
You can't go away.
Gave it a second. I read it. You see, I read it. Okay.
I hate to break it, but his PA is the one who signs all those cards and headshots. Mr. Barron's a very busy man.
Everything good?
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
That skin's super cool.
Crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Oh man, my leg. Oh, nice. The lighting's working really good this time. I really like that new volumetric lighting from, what is it, Buildable Walls and Doors. It's just a really nice touch. It's nice to add these little ambient glow to your room, different colors. It's pretty good. I had to go back a couple saves. I got some more decorating to do. Oh, these are the consoles. That's right, this thing updated. Oh, sick. Look at the black marble. That's nice. We got some plain gray ones. We got some black ones. Are these chrome? Oh, man, these are cool. Oh, I got black ones on the other side. I might be switching them now. And I think they come with a DJ booth in the... Probably in all colors too, huh? Nah, just white still. Astro Lounge sign. Ooh, a big one too. Holy cow. Alright. What else we got? What's this? Oh, these are the dance mats. There's the DJ mat and a dance mat 1, dance mat 2, dancer outfit. I wonder if it's lootable. It is lootable. Look at that. It's not static. Get all the club stuff now, all in one little subsection, which is really nice. Man, I'm really happy about that. It's all in one little section on my monitors, computers. Wow, thank you, bro. That's really cool. Oh, well, we got some new screens. Some new light up screens. Alright, that's kind of cool. Oh. Okay. See, I like the filler light. Or this one. It seems way... I guess the ship does have a little bit more color to it. I like being able to add those little lights for color. It's kind of cool. Sweet, it is lootable. Ain't no way in hell I'm wearing that. I might have to replace these consoles now with, I don't know. I like the black ones. It's like he did a reverse of these ones that he had. Well, these are better living, but and he did the silver with the black on the bottom, which is cool. Might be switching, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. I do have way more silver in here. I got animals to take care of. I will be back in a minute. All right, and we are back. Yes, yes, we are back. Like a case of the herpes at a job interview. We're back, but you don't want us, but we're there anyway. Yes, we are. I'll pause you because you are not needed right now. I don't know if I want to pull this down. I don't know what notifications I got. They're like, damn, penis enlarger got delivered. Didn't want anybody to see that. Okay. Ooh, let's load that save that I made before I paused. Get rid of some of this pixelation and lag from sitting idle. And then back to the game. Apologize for the intermission, but I have a box full of puppies I found a few weeks ago at the mailbox that have now become my puppies. And I go check on them every couple hours. They're almost at the age I don't have to do that anymore, and they could just frolic outside in the sunshine if the weather's nice. But right now, no. Alright, let's go talk to Maora in Sidonia. And if you're just tuning in today, this is day 1 of a 7-day New Game Plus playthrough with 200 mods installed. We are not going to be changing or altering our load order for this entire playthrough to see just how stable this load order really is with no mod changes or anything. Unless, of course, there is an update. If there's an update, it will get updated because we have to continue playing. But we will not be adding any more mods or taking any mods away from this playthrough. We're just going to play straight through. This is the first mission that you go on with Sara, so we're at the very beginning of a playthrough, minus me going and building a ship and gearing up for it. So we are ready to go. This is from sitting idle. It was working fine, but yeah, we got a little bit of this, which happens when you don't play for a minute. Kind of bugs out. It'll go away as we progress, or it'll get worse. We have been playing for a little while. About every 2 hours on Game Pass, it's a good idea to shut down the game and restart. It seems like about an hour and a half, 2 hours is the limit of what it'll stream and play and viably save without issue. Pass, I wish it did a little bit better, but I also don't mind putting in a hard save every 2 hours. Kinda helps me keep track of my game a little better anyways.
Can't say I'm a fan of excitement and drama around here. You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian.
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? What?
Good laugh.
Yeah, fine, I'll talk. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine.
I'm gonna try and stroll through any dialogue on this playthrough kind of like that. It'll be cut short, but you'll get the gist of it, so it doesn't feel like we're just skipping dialogue. And also, we're not sitting through a bunch of dialogue we've heard a million times. So I'll let enough of it play that it makes sense and sounds like an actual conversation. It's kind of fun for me. It's like a little game. Can I cut the comment short enough that it sounds like the conversation keeps flowing? And if you do it just right, you can cut off like one or two sentences on every little exchange and cut your conversation way short, but still get all the substance. It's good or bad writing. I'm not a writer.
There's something we need to discuss. Alien
Nope.
energy
Sure
under
isn't.
your command.
She goes so far in zero G. It's awesome. And if you're listening and you're like, where are your footsteps? Your game's bugged. It's not. I just, my, it's perked to where I have no footfall unless I'm like sprinting. Hold on. We sprint. So it's not bugged. There's no audio missing if you're worried about that. We are good. Aside from a slight texture when it loads in funny, we're all right. I've noticed that if you can get it to where you're loading in and your textures are solid, after you keep your load order the same and not mess with it, it'll start baking in and you'll get less of that striping occurring. It feels like it's just at first Bethesda wants to try and put your mods where in a different place, which if you've ever had it scramble your load order, you know what I'm talking about. And so yeah, I think it's definitely a actual load issue with Game Pass, not with the load order or mods. Because if I load back in, it'll be fine. It's just because I sat idle for that intermission and it disconnected from the server. So, which maybe I should just real quick. Sorry, we're just gonna do it right now because I think we're coming up on 2 hours as it is. You guys get this all unfiltered, completely unfiltered, so you guys get to see what the real issues are using a 200 mod load order through a phone on Game Pass for an entire playthrough over these next 7 days. After that, we are going to do a full playthrough on Stalker, and after that will be Doom Eternal on this channel. That's the lineup for the next month, or yeah, because there's only 28 days, so well, and we're not into February yet. I'm getting ahead of myself, ain't I? That's the plans for February is Doom Eternal, Stalkers 2, oh, and Pal World, because Pal World seems to be everything that I wanted Pokemon to be way back in the day when I was a kid. So I really want to give it a try. It looks kind of cool and it brings a certain nostalgia to the kid in me, even though it seems kind of more like a child game, not something I would really be into. But we're going to give it a try anyways. So for the 3 weeks in February, we are going to play 3 different games on this channel and kind of step away from Starfield for a minute and wait for some newer mods, something really new and groundbreaking to come out, or a DLC or something. Yeah, it's been going on 16 months, and aside from the Shattered Space DLC, there's not a lot besides mods keeping me to it, and changing my load order every day is, well, it's getting tiring. There's not enough new actual game content to make the mods themselves exciting to use. It's like, yeah, the mods are fun and it's cool, but man, I'm getting to the point I need some new stuff to play, and I don't want to pay $7 for one tiny quest line that's bugged and doesn't work or make sense, like some of these mods. So we're gonna take a step back from Starfield for just a little bit. We of course will stay up to date on any mods and news stuff like that, but we're gonna go play some other games and maybe see if there's some cool stuff there we can point out to modders that they can port or bring over to Starfield to make the game more enjoyable for us here. Ah, see, I knew it was a Game Pass bug. Probably because it's Sunday and people are starting to log on, I'm sure. Did its no controls bug. Sometimes I really hate quick resume. Third time's a charm. Are you guys interested in seeing the load order before we hop into it? Last chance to suggest any mods that you want to see played on this playthrough as well. As long as it's not something that I know is game breaking for what I have set up, I'll add it to the load order for you guys. But if not, we'll just skip that and get right back into the gameplay. This is taking forever. I need to bring my little beat thing in here so I can play sound effects like the Jeopardy theme. I love Game Pass. It's awesome. I love being able to play whatever game they have. I mean, it's stacked full of awesome games. Like more games than I'll ever play. And there's always something cool. I do wish that some games would hang around longer, but I guess it kind of goes on how many people are playing it. It would be nicer with quicker load-in times and if it was just a tad more stable, but compared to where it was when it first came out and I started beta testing it, it's like light years better. I remember before I couldn't play any driving or racing game. I remember trying to play Forza on it and the input lag was just like so horrendous. You had to Why are you still doing that? What is going on here? Maybe if I try it with the controller. It's doing the weird bug. I don't know if you guys have had it. And it's a Game Pass thing because it does it on other games for me too. It'll pop in the title screen, but when you go to press a button, like press any button to start, you can press any button and it does absolutely nothing. It's a weird like Game Pass bug. That and the extremely long load times to get on a server, those are probably my only gripes for Game Pass. But like I said, they're drastically better than they were when it first came out, and even from when Starfield first came out. But there are times like over the holidays when everybody was off work and at home and playing Starfield, and I had 110-minute wait time. I was like, wow, this is way worse than launch. Launch, I think my longest wait time was like 35, 45 minutes. But usually you can spam it. So if you quit and then hop back on, quit and hop back on, and just keep doing that, you can sometimes cut your way in line and get in a little bit faster. But that's like a hit or miss tactic. And it's not something I really want to promote. If everybody starts doing that, I can just imagine what a mess the servers are going to be. But this is what they need to focus on now. Granted, I am off grid on 4G, so it's probably on my end. But this is painful. Especially when you're trying to stream for people. Like, you guys want to watch gameplay. You don't want to watch launching with cloud gaming for 10 minutes over and over because it won't load the game right. But this is the future of gaming. This is where we're going. This is an Xbox. This is an Xbox movement wants to make every device an Xbox, and I do all this from my phone and haven't fired up my console for anything except for playing Forza because I need it for my racing sim. But other than that, I haven't. My console sits in a cabinet so it doesn't get dusty or dirty. Just break it out when I need it. It's really nice, and I feel like it's Xbox and Game Pass is Netflix, and PlayStation with their exclusives, and console is Blockbuster. And we all know how that ended up. There's no more Blockbuster. And then with some of the perks, like I get, this is all through Verizon. So I pay $4.99 a month. I got it on a special. So for 3 years, I got 3 years of Game Pass for $4.99 a month added to my phone plan as a perk. So I don't even notice it. It's just included in my phone bill. I don't have an extra bill I have to pay or anything like that. And it linked to my Xbox accounts. So I can even use like a $10 Play Pass thing every month that I get. I could use that to buy like an Xbox card and then buy creations points or whatever. So that's pretty cool. So if you have Verizon, Verizon's definitely super Game Pass friendly, and probably where you're going to get the best deal for a Game Pass Ultimate subscription. Even if they're not running the $4.99 special right now, it's like always at least $5 or $10 cheaper going through Verizon than it is buying it by yourself. So if you have cell service, go to your My Verizon page and look under perks and add Game Pass there and save yourself some money. Like, just a tip. That's what I do. And it's just so convenient. Like, I don't ever have to pay it. It's not like I have to, like, oh man, it's the 7th, I gotta pay my Game Pass or whatever. It's just, it's in my phone bill. I don't even think about it. And I always have Game Pass. That's pretty nice. Yeah, like I said, we're not gonna spend any time in here. I don't see anything new. I was already in here this morning. This is what updated, and this updated. So both of these updated today. Big updates. I can't wait to try this out when we get to Nova Galactic here in a second. For Insane wanted to see the load order. You got it, man. This is coming off. I just had to remove it from the ship first. But other than that, this is what the load order will be for the playthrough. Like I said, we are doing a full new game playthrough, no changes to the load order, and this is the load order that I choose to be most stable with these mods. So we'll kind of scroll through somewhat quickly. God, there's so many mods. We are just under 15 gigs. We're 14.15 gigabytes. If you guys are curious what the load order size is, I hear that on console you guys have a size limit, but it's I think 17 gigs. So you should be able to copy and paste this load order and run it easily. Like I said, this is ran through a cell phone, so your Series S, your Series X should handle this. I don't see why it wouldn't, considering my phone handles it. The winds are picking up. Alright, that's it guys. That's the load order we're running. Man, there's not supposed to be any wind today. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Oh, it doesn't look too atrocious. Hey, come on. It's twice it's done that to me. I'm not going that fast.
Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling
walk too far. Alright, no. Alright, we're good.
Greetings, Captain.
Stop Vanguard. This won't be your last encounter with a space crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets there. It's desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive. That was an ecliptic mercenary.
Man, fuck your energy shield, man. Oh, sick. It worked. So that's the new update for the energy shields. When your shield fails, it'll self-destruct and blow up anybody that's nearby. So that's why I was just trying to let myself get shot like that. Like that. That's pretty nifty. I enjoy that. That's cool. Right on. It's a cool update. Thought something was back here that I wanted. Oh yeah.
Find anything useful?
Quit walking in front of me. Digipick in here somewhere, isn't it? How did I forget Digipicks? That kind of sucks. Alright. Fucking go down. Damn. I need to turn the energy shields off on the enemies. Sorry about that. I forgot I needed to change it. It's just when combined with like Dark Universe and all the other mods that I have that make it much more difficult as it is, and playing it on extreme and hard, it's like impossible to take down an NPC wearing one of those things. It's just a little bit too much. So oh yeah. Oh yeah, the ties. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Still takes a ton to put them down though. And this gun's OP too. Like, this is not a weak gun. Ah, you got frozen. Freeze. What the f- Die, man. I'm gonna have to turn the... They're still way too strong. I'm super OP too, though, so it's hard for me to be like, well, I think I just need to get a better weapon. It's no fun if I'm the only one in God mode. Jeez, holy crap. Oh my god, I have crazy lag right now. Hey, fire, man.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out when you have the chance.
He's almost dead.
Can't climb over a handrail, apparently. I can teleport across the universe, but, you know, climbing over a handrail is impossible.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Captain Blaze, it is pleasant to see you.
So there's a mod that changes your targeting distance. If you go back earlier in the show where I went down the load order, I think it was at 1 hour 39 minutes. I started doing the load order rundown. You'll see it on there in my ship section, towards the bottom of my ship section. And it allows you to acquiesce your target at like 4,000 instead of the 2,500 or whatever that was normally the max. And it's really nice because now you can snipe off ships or do like that, target them and shut down their systems before they ever try and run, and save yourself just having to do all that if that's what you want to do. I think it's cool. I like it. I enjoy it. It works really well. Jeez. Blowing up everywhere. Freeze, bitch. We'll have a shield fight. He almost got me though, man. He almost got me. Yeah, I think I got the shield set at the right amount now. Like 1 in 4 has them, and it's set to be a little bit weaker, but it still takes quite a few. I can one-shot anybody without a shield with this gun. I gotta empty half a clip in somebody with it. So I don't feel like I'm cheating as much.
Am I going to meet whoever you two are? What? You guys still exist?
We've heard stories too about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is?
It doesn't play nice with scanners.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? Hey, I'll trade some weird space rock for a rescue anytime. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact. I've visited worlds with temperatures this low. Let's get back to the lodge.
Wait, don't I get free run of this guy's stuff since I saved him? Oh. Figures, you gotta be fucking broke. Alright, there's the locker. Man, what kind of shit is that? I ain't getting nothing but some dumb rock. What's up, thickness? Dude, the input lag right now. Oh, if you guys could only know. It's so terrible. It is so terrible. Okay. I like it when it just randomly makes me spin in a circle. Because I decided to lag out when I was turning. It's so much fun. It doesn't break my immersion at all. I'm complaining, but Game Pass still runs better than Steam on my phone. Not gonna lie. I didn't see it says no shot right there. That's kind of neat.
Hey, been looking for you. Let's talk.
So fun. Oh man, I saw somebody say this. I want to see if it's possible. Oh, I don't have feet. I never noticed that. I never know. See, there goes the lag doing its thing. I never noticed I didn't have feet. Wow, I never noticed the ceiling was stars either.
You have it. Do the honors.
Man, it shows how much attention I
It
pay to the
fits.
game.
Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
7 mile Sub-Zero.
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more.
Sara's thighs are so thick you can't even see the belt holster. It sticks into her thighs.
As a full member this time. We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this.
I got something you
And
can
I
sit
know
on.
you out there as well. You got results. All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person. Okay.
This is all exciting.
Hey, she's got clothes this time.
Ages since Constellation has had someone new.
Yes. So that was the issue, guys.
Just go easy on them.
So that seems like it was the issue, guys. Was EIT Clothiers updated? That's the only thing that happened different between yesterday and today. I even tried running the Cora Teenager mod on a separate game save by itself, and was also having, or not by itself, but with a just like a skeleton list of my most played mods, and one of them is EIT, and of course all zones, suit packs, and the bounty hunter and nomad, and I used quite a few of them, so I made sure to test her with just those, and I was still having the issue. And then this morning when I logged on, Zone has a new update to his EIT Clothiers. The old one is now defunct and doesn't work anymore, so it could be causing texture issues on certain NPCs in your game, or certain companions if you have them wearing that gear, or if they're going to be using that gear, I guess. I don't know, but the only thing I changed different between yesterday and today, and there was not an update on the Teenager mod itself, is the Zone EIT Clothiers mod, and updating that. So I'm not sure if she wears outfits from that mod, or if that mod affects vanilla at all.
Dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
But it's working now, so cool. We can try it out. It's kind of weird. I wish they would have done a different companion instead of making a kid carry your contraband. And I don't know. I just feel like an adult would have been a better choice. But that's just me. She's got some cool new mechanics. We'll find out after we play his playthrough, which is the one we'll do first, I guess.
But if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Quico, by the way. Hi, hi.
And so yesterday, I swear her voice was different. She didn't have the little Cora voice. She had...
Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
Know a thing or two about spacecraft, do we?
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's talk business. Sara tell you about the expedition?
Those gold arms really look nice and real reflection. Like that's the ceiling that we're seeing, and I see Sam, and like there's real reflection in that texture. That is fucking top notch, bro. Good job, Zone. Zone again, delivering the cool stuff for free, because he's awesome like that. If you get a chance, donate to him. Don't do it by buying a mod. You're only putting money in Bethesda's pocket, not his. He gets a one-time payment on any mods he puts out. So buying them is not supporting him. It's only encouraging Bethesda to give us less and less for more and more money. If you want to support the guy, find out what his Patreon, his PayPal, or his coffee account is, and donate to him directly so he gets 100% or close to, depending on which platform he's using. Don't think you're supporting him by buying mods. You're really not. It's a big scam by the gaming industry. Support your favorite modders directly is my suggestion. If it's a mod you like, buy it. If not, don't think that you're gonna buy it to support the modder, because you're not. He already got his money by making the paid mod. Us buying it is irrelevant. We're only paying Bethesda at that point.
Sure enough.
In case you didn't know.
The three
Now
of
you
us are
do.
heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, and I got a lead on the tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. Okay, we'll meet you on board your ship. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me.
Alright. Let's head out, everyone. So, because I'm actually doing the playthrough, I like to immersively play, so there's not going to be a lot of quick travel and stuff like that. And I am going to blaze through the dialogue, but it'll be like that. You'll still get the gist of it.
I'm not sure power like that was meant for humankind.
It's meant for her kind. She's annoying.
Ever run into spacers?
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes at sea?
Chick was just trying to drink her coffee.
If my shift goes long again, my girl is gonna kill me.
I've flown across most of the settled systems and all manners of spacecraft.
that way. I was merely suggesting that you allow Mateo look after her. Perhaps even have him continue Cora's education.
Being out there with me is a better education than any book. Haven't you ever considered how she feels about all this?
We both need the same thing, Sam. Sometimes we need to be sure Cora feels.
This is Restart Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Let's hope Aquila loads, because it's hit or miss.
Funny.
I think this is my first time coming to Aquila.
Aquila City reminds me of Neon, with the wealth planted in the middle.
Oh, we got so lucky. With companions and a fully modded ship. First landing. Oh, we got so lucky. Holy cow. Normally it would crash. I usually have to come here in a vanilla ship. Well, here and New Atlanta. So I usually have to hit both in a vanilla ship first. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise it usually doesn't work very well.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm going to be riding your tail till this is over. She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar. There's something you should know up front. I'm a coat. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. He called it the Empty Nest. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank.
Where are you going, Vasco? I guess one of the ship technicians asked him for help, huh? You just...
Captain Blaze, it is pleasant to see you.
That was weird. I don't want to do your mission or talk to you.
Aquila City. Feels like I spent half my life trying to get out of this place.
You know, maybe I did come here. I had to have, because there's no hostage thing.
The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was... Oh, no. Jacob. There we do. What? You just figured it all out by yourself, huh? Alright, fine, he's my dad, okay? Yeah,
Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. All right, shall we?
Let's see. Oh, I'm not going here.
SSNN says that spacers I'm just saying, my family was on the first ship.
Mr. Tate?
Well, well. Sam Cole finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize we're out of beef for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop. Nothing's more important than family. Nothing. Sam, it's stuck.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk.
Welcome home, Sam.
Hey, come on.
Give me a sec.
It's private now.
All right, let's talk options.
I don't think he can hear us. I think we're good.
You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like arguing.
Sam's Constellation lackey here to bother me again?
Don't worry, you're in a safe space.
Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here. I think we can work something out. Can't believe I'm saying this. But if I'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other room here. Keep.
Are you done with the box, man? Come on. It looked good on you.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. There. Found it. Oh, boy. That's a problem. Well, you ain't wrong. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Let's get to that cave.
I swear, it's like a little mini game, seeing if you can cut the conversation short and still get it to make sense. It's so much fun. A ridiculous little thing to be fun, but for some reason it just is. Wait. We can just drive there. Is that fucking Vasco? What are you doing, bro? Why is Vasco way out here, man? My Vasco's broken. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we're okay. It just tells me I need to... Oh, crap. Man, it's so weird seeing Vasco out here, though.
Please tell me that was target practice.
Did it actually make him bigger? I thought it didn't work on him. Oh, you're not Vasco. But it totally made you bigger. Look how huge he is now. Hold on. I thought we couldn't make the robots bigger. Oh man, we're making him fucking gigantic. What? Whip it.
Damage registered.
Look how big he is. Oh, he's gonna block somebody's doorway and they're gonna be miserable. Getting lifted in the lifted van. Where is it? Oh, it's that way. Alright, you know what? I forgot I have the Grind Terra mod on. It's gonna be impossible to try and drive through. Oh wow. I'm magically suited up. Neat. Alright, I need a pistol. Let's make this a little faster. Come on. Oh my god.
All right, this is Shawgag territory. They're usually not allowed to talk. You ready?
Oh man.
My friend here gonna teach you manners.
Oh my god, what is going on? Freaking lag. Stop it! Jesus. Hmm. How come I can't shoot through stuff but he can? Ooh, sandwich. Oh, wait. Oh, it's toast. What is that? Oh, let me pick it up. Hey, why aren't my goggles working? There we go.
Like this should be swarming with Ashdod. Put one paw in here. Nervous.
Whoops. So much for stealth. Oh, I got legendary servers. Hey, Digibig.
You heard that, right? Cute. I see if you can give me a good reception. Let me see my stories.
I did do it, man. Let me take it. Oh, duh.
Let's get going. Caves can be a real good place to hole up.
I, I have those hotkeyed to my quick menu here, but it's like not working for some reason. I don't know.
Smugglers are about.
So there's another mod that I want to try, but I'm going to do it next playthrough. after it's been out for a little bit. But supposedly it doesn't make you holster your weapon during conversations, which is awesome. I think it's dumb that I have to put my gun away when I'm trying to be menacing.
That's far enough. Hate to put a hole.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Now you got past my crew, who grabbed something from that weird cave. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Shit. So that thing was keeping them away? You. This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
No problem. Put a little Oscar.
You're lucky the boss is so generous.
Okay, I saved your ass. Y'all be Ashta food right now. Alright,
I
let's
guess I owe you something
talk
for
to the
dealing with
butch
the
chick.
Ashta. Take it and get lost.
Why are you built like every protester? Anybody else notice you run way faster in third person than you do in first person? I'm supposed to talk to Sam, huh? I can't shoot your annoying little asses, but I...
Over here. There's something we need to discuss.
If I hurry, I want to see if I can make her fall out of my airlock on the takeoff. Please, please close the door and let her fall out of my ship. Come on. Oh no, she's standing there. Damn it. It wasn't fast enough. I shouldn't have teabagged her. I should have skipped the teabagging and maybe I could have thrown her from our ship. Damn. Ah, so good.
Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never mind. Come first, please. Nice to meet you.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Listen to rumors.
All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Oh my. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed.
The reflection, the sun.
I need to talk with you.
I'm impressed at these golden arms and how cool the reflection is. You're getting too close to the door now.
Got a minute to chat?
I want to know how she beats me everywhere. Eventually, you think she would get sick of being ragdoll across the galaxy. But no.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled
7 Mile Sub-Zero here to deliver an artifact.
What are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That
I'm
doesn't mean
Sub-Zero,
much.
but with a 40
This
OE.
thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of...
Oh wait, do I get her as a companion now?
Why would either of those things discover visions and music? It's a message. Sure.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship. Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company. New stories, new data.
What? Data?
Hello. Books. I guess it is. Do you have more books? My book allowance is all gone. So, books?
Hey, don't let her cut.
Dad, this is between... Oh, Dad?
Well, now you done it. Now you get...
Yeah. Now, the important question. Pizza. Favorite top. And please don't say cheese. Oh, no, no, no.
Looks like it's cheese pizza from here on out.
This is horrifying. I have decided that I will stay. You have... I seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship, but imagine it there, on your arm. Cora approves.
Is that new dialogue?
Have any new books?
Oh, okay, cool. Ensign Co. It's not voiced. We should get you trained. Follow me, Ensign. Configuration. What? So all I can do is change her clothes. If I do that, I hate you, leave me alone. What did I do?
Read any good books lately?
That was weird. Okay, so she doesn't like me. So she doesn't like it if you take her clothes away.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grab drive so we can.
Alright. So it seems like, okay, her clothes show up, but now she needs.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grab tech cheating?
I said I can make her do push-ups and dance. I want to make her do stuff. Okay. Let's check your gear and weapons loadout for this field assignment. Are we about to get in a fight? What? I'm so confused. Oh, cool. Assassin's Needle. Alright. Give me those. Oh, my dryer's done. Shit. Okay. Man. That's what you get when you have your laundry room right next to your office. Okay. Superior Constellation Pack, Constellation Spacesuit. Alright, so we can change her spacesuit. Let's give her a cooler spacesuit. Alright, we'll do that later. Okay, what else can we do?
Hey, how are you?
I'm kind of bummed out it's not voiced. Wait right in this spot and don't move. 30 seconds of UC style military push-ups. Yeah, see, you should have picked an adult character. It just feels weird making child do this stuff. I mean... And she's banging him out, dude. She's a beast. Let her go. What is she doing, like 50?
Hello there. You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
You've been in my ship once. Show me your secret stash. Smuggling storage. I like that outfit. I hate that outfit. It's enough training today. You should read studies. Dance! Oh, what? We're gonna dance together? What the fuck am I doing? Why am I dancing like I'm fucking Freddie Mercury over here? My moves are way better. The fuck? Oh, you can wait during it too? Oh, what? So I can just choose to have a dance party for, what, 24 hours? Let's see. Oh, no, it just waits. Well, I guess so it would be going on. Alright, so then we cancel. Are we still dancing? Oh, and she went through an outfit change. But why does she look like a 40-year-old trying to act like she's 15? That's what it looks like. I get, like, single mom vibes. Alright, how do I stop dancing? Stop. Okay.
Ahoy, Captain.
Hold on. Let me get... Like, that's not 15. I'm fucking 35 and I want to be 15. That's a hard 15 years, yo. Like, how many protests did it take to look like that? No, anyways, it's cool. I don't mind it. It's better than the other Cora, because now she gets annoying. I could punish her and make her do shit like push-ups.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas.
I think she looks better in her Western gear, though.
I hope you're having a good day.
It would have been cool if I could change the outfits, though, because then I could put, like, the bounty hunter outfit on her and her dad, and they would match. You know, the Star Wars bounty hunter outfit? That would look cool, since they're, like, together, you know? That would be kind of cool. Alright, this is weird. Oh, wait. I gotta try your secret stash. I'm sure they'll end up voicing that. Or maybe it's supposed to be voiced and it's just bugged. So what happens if I tell her I like her outfit? Really, you mean it?
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, I got XP for that? Okay. So being nice gives me XP. Show me. It's just like, you should have worded that better. Show me your stash. Oh, what? She's got drugs in there. She's got fucking whiskey and fucking she got everything in there. She even stole her dad's badge. She's a bad kid. Let me just take this and I need these for crafting. She's even got a shot glass, whiskey. I mean, not gonna lie, this is probably what my stash bag looked like when I was 15, so kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Alright, guys, I got animals to take care of, and it's pretty close to noon, and this seems like a decent place to stop. So I'm gonna call it for today. Maybe. You know what? I think I want to play some more, so I'll probably be back on in a little while. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and call it. I need to go feed some animals and do adult stuff. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. If you haven't yet and you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And stay lifted. Have a dank day. And as always, try and catch a smile out there, guys. I will catch you later.